Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Waco Center here tonight for Acrobatics and Tumbling. The Glenville State Pioneers, off their win out at Trine, will be hosting tonight the team from Kutztown out of the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. This event was originally supposed to be a tri-event with Bluefield. Bluefield was not able to come up this evening, and we're working on getting them back in, either a trip down there or having them up here as part of when we host State on April 2nd. So that's still to be determined. But tonight we have the Bears. We got the rosters out here. We're going to introduce the teams as they come, and we're going to be beginning with the compulsories, which there's predetermined skills, and it's all about the execution of those skills for each one. So tonight, again, the Pioneers are coached by second-year head coach Taylor Broadwater. She got them back into the playoffs last year after a tremendous year, and they've gotten off to a good start this year. And here comes Kutztown for their first event in the compulsories. This is the compulsory acro.
If you put your phone near the audio equipment, it messes it up.
So, beginning their original maneuvers here is Kutztown in the acro compulsory. The group they have out there right now is Paige Saxey, Julia Yeager, Maddie Welsh, and Allison Fernandez. Abby Kelly, Jordan Osner, Destiny Satterley, Tiffany Lincoln, and Cecilia Marshall is the caller. Again, as the evening goes, we'll get the rosters, and especially in between, get you some hometowns of the individuals here. Kutztown is head coach Kara Paul. She's assisted by Jen Tomasello and Portia Durden. Of course, Coach Taylor Broadwater is assisted by Hannah Cunningham. Both former stars here for the Pioneer Acro program. So the judges are tallying their scores here. We will wait as the Pioneers come out. In Kutztown. The trip in here, I saw them coming in pretty early today. So the Pioneers will be coming out with their unit for the compulsory acro toss. It's going to involve Amelia Underwood, Peyton Saminsky, who was Athlete of the Week last week in the Mountain East Conference. Madison Hahn, the senior. Mackenzie Bates, also a senior. Caitlin Looney, Jillian Cooper, another of the seniors. Her and Erin Finney, this great senior group. Savannah Duckworth, and making the calls for the acro compulsory will be Madeline Countryman. Okay, they're waiting on this tally. Again, the judges do a tremendous job here for the NCATA. So here come the Pioneers. They begin their evening this evening with the compulsory acro portion. There they begin with the elevation. They got Hahn and Duckworth in the air. And here they're going back up. It's Finney and Szymanski providing the base. And they go up, being held by Cooper and Baith. Solid move on the invert. They're coming back down to the baskets, back to Szymanski and Finney. Nice job there for the Pioneers as they begin the compulsories. Amelia Underwood steps in on this side to help with. They get Hahn. Nice rotation coming down there for Duckworth and Hahn. So good start tonight for the Pioneers in the compulsory acro. So we'll now have a moment here as they go to the judges, and we'll see where this lands here when we get, again, those of you just tuning in or maybe new to the sport, each one of these different heats are executed, and then the scores are posted at the end for each individual piece. That was the acro. We will now go to the compulsory pyramid. The team coming out for Kutztown in this unit will be Natalie Harkins, Evan Heberlich, Destiny Satterley, Tiffany Lincoln, Catherine Lewis, Abby Keeley. Their other side of the unit will be Rosemary Workhauser, Shayla Anderson, Paige Saxey, Elena Blackstock, Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, and the caller for them will be Brianna Walker. We'll get you their information here as they get ready to go. They're on the PA in the arena tonight is Justin Tucker. Tuck from St. Albans, West Virginia, one of our graduate assistants here in the building. So here with the compulsory pyramid is Kutztown. There's the pyramid for Kutztown. So next up for the compulsory pyramid for the Pioneers, this unit will be Amelia Underwood, Madeline Countryman, Peyton Szymanski, Sadie Edens, Morgan Thomas, Megan Bankus, Madison Hahn, Caitlin Looney, Jillian Cooper, Mackenzie Baith, Erin Finney, Taylor Oldacre, and the caller for this group is Deborah Hill. There's Baith and Szymanski. Elevated from the base and going up is Hahn and Countryman. And they make the tumble down to where they are caught by Edens and Thomas, Looney and Oldacre. So nice job there on the compulsory pyramid. The second heat of the compulsories for the Pioneers. We will now be moving on to the third heat, which will be the compulsory toss. On the Kutztown side, you have Abby Keeley, Paige Saxey, Evan Heberlich, Catherine Lewis, and Tiffany Lincoln. On the other side, you have Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, Rosemary Workhauser, Cecilia Marshall, Allison Fernandez, and Hannah Fortuna will be doing the calls. The compulsory toss for Kutztown. Judges are still tallying from the pyramids. Okay, here come the Bears, the aforementioned 2 units doing compulsory pyramids. So there's the toss, got some height there. That was Lincoln. Going up in the air with that one. Lincoln and Fernandez, that was, in the compulsory toss. Now for Glenville coming out on their side, they will have Amelia Underwood, Peyton Saminsky, Sadie Evans, Morgan Thomas, and Savannah Duckworth on one side of the toss. On the other side, you have Madeline Countryman, Madison Hahn, Caitlin Looney, Jillian Cooper, Erin Finney, and the caller for this event will be Megan Bankus. Again, a 6 p.m. start here tonight. Okay, they go up with Hahn and Duckworth. And there is the toss. Nice synchronized rotation there. So the compulsory toss is in the book for the Pioneers. Got just one more event to go here, or one more heat in the first event. It'll be compulsory tumbling. For Kutztown, we have Brianna Walker, Paige Saxey, Tiffany Lincoln, Allison Fernandez, Elena Blackstock, Hannah Fortuna, Destiny Satterley, and Ashley Ryan. So those 8 athletes will be coming out for the compulsory tumbling. So we've had a nice crowd gathered out here tonight for this. More folks coming in to support. There's Tuck, who brings out Kutztown. We're going to go over here to do their compulsory tumbling pass. go. So they got their compulsory tumbling in. That completes the first event for Kutztown. The Pioneers will be coming out in their compulsory tumbling with Amelia Underwood, Mariana Moore Masato, Madison Hahn, Sadie Edens, Mackenzie Bates, Erin Finney, Megan Bankus, and Savannah Duckworth. The Glenville State compulsory tumbling heat, the last heat of the first event. So down there tallying the judges' scores. So we're waiting for the green light here for Glenville. And when this is completed, as they do their tallying, we're going to start giving you some rosters here. So here comes the Pioneers. They complete the backflip. Getting synchronized with the second one. And a double to close it. They're going to line up here for the compulsory tumbling pass. All 8 of them are lined up. There they go. There we go. That's the first one in the books here. So we'll be waiting on these scores to tally. This will give us the score after the first event here. I'll tell you what we have. We'll give you the roster from Glenville, and we'll stop if we don't get through it and break it up. But you got Amelia Underwood, we're number 0. She's a sophomore from Bridgeport, West Virginia. She went to Bridgeport High School, transferred in from Alderson Broadus. We're number 1's Carrie Remy from Spencer, West Virginia. She went to Roane County. Where number 2 is Madeline Countryman. She's been out there several events already tonight. She's from Grafton, West Virginia. She went to Grafton over there for the Bearcats. Where number 3 is Jesselyn Duckworth, the freshman from Worthington, West Virginia. She went to East Fairmont. Deborah DJ Hill, the sophomore from Wig City, Texas. Went to Clear Springs High School. Number 5, Riley Lowther, freshman from Fairmont. She went to Fairmont Senior. Crossed the river from where the Duckworths went to high school. Peyton Saminsky, the reigning athlete of the week. She's a junior from Statesville, North Carolina. She went to South Iredale. Number 7, Delaney Rosales, sophomore from South Elgin, Illinois. She went to St. Charles North. Number 8, Mariana Marmasato, a freshman from Lima, Peru. She went to San Antonio de Padua High School. Madison Hahn, where's number 9, the senior from Williamsport, Maryland. She went to Williamsport High School. Abigail Hall, the freshman from Augusta, West Virginia. She went to Hampshire High School. Where number 12 is Sadie Edens, the senior from Fort Smith, Arkansas, where she went to Northside High School. Number 13 is Morgan Thomas, the senior from Blacksville, West Virginia. She attended Clay Battelle High School. Where number 14 is Caitlin Looney, the junior from Tuttle, Oklahoma. where she attended Blanchard. Number 15, Jillian Cooper. She's a fifth-year senior from Alum Creek, West Virginia. She went to Lincoln County High School down there just south of Charleston. She transferred in from Urbana when that institution shut down a few years ago. Number 16, Mackenzie Baith, the senior from Havertown, PA, where she went to Upper Darby. Number 18 is Erin Finney, the senior from Marysville, Ohio. She went to Marysville High School. Number 20, Megan Bankus, the junior from Bowmanstown, PA. She went to Palmerton area. Number 23, Abigail McDermott, the senior from Leechburg, PA. She went to Leechburg area. Number 25, Taylor Oldacre, the senior from Elkins, West Virginia. She went to Elkins High School. And number 33, Savannah Duckworth, the sophomore from Worthington, West Virginia. She went to East Fairmont. So Hung and Duckworth were first-team all-conference performers last year. They coming back having a strong season this year as well. We mentioned the team is coached by second-year head coach Taylor Broadwater. She's coming off a tremendous first year, and she put together a strong career here as a student athlete on those great teams from 16 to 19 when it was in its infancy here and turned into a top 10 team in the nation, and assisted by Anna Cunningham, who just graduated last year, had a fine career here. Taylor went to Parkersburg High, and Hannah went to Parkersburg Catholic, so both Wood Countyans. And here are the scores. Kutztown 9-1 in the Acro, Glenville 8-2. In the Pyramid, Kutztown 9-7-5, Glenville 9-7-0. In the Toss, Kutztown 9-4-0, Glenville 9-4-0. In the Tumbling, Kutztown 8-1-0, Glenville 7-9. So coming out of the first event, Glenville 35-20, Kutztown 36-35. So Kutztown up a little over a point after the compulsories. Again, Glenville 35-20, Kutztown 36-35. So that's with the compulsories, and we will now go to the Acro event. So Kutztown, this team's been improving through the year. They've put a couple 250s on the board. Kutztown. In the first event, the 5-element Acro, they have Jordan Osmer, Abby Keeley, Hannah Fortuna, Tiffany Lincoln, and the caller is Sierra Barbarisi. So again, they're working off some start values here, and they get Lincoln on the invert here. And they complete the 5-element there. And now we'll go to the 5-element for Glenville. This unit features Carrie Remy, Peyton Saminsky, Taylor Oldacre, and Savannah Duckworth. Glenville's 5-element Acro. So an early one-point lead for Kutztown coming out of the compulsories. So here we go, out to the court. You have Remy, Saminsky, Oldacre, and Duckworth for the 5-element Acro. Heat 1 of tonight's second event. And there's Duckworth going up. with the push from Szymanski. And there's the catch by Remy. So they're lined up, and here comes Duckworth going up, and she's going for the invert right here. There she goes. Has the balance. She's got the hold. Brings her legs together, coming through. Nice job there. Oldacre and Szymanski hold her up. Well done there by Savannah and all parties involved. So good job on the 5-element acro for the Pioneers. So as the judges are tallying the scores, we'll be waiting for the second event, which is the 6-element synchronized. So there'll be two different units out there working to synchronize this event. And here comes Kutztown. They'll have on one side Paige Saxey, Allison Fernandez, Catherine Lewis, and Evan Heberling. On the other side, Julia Yeager, Ashley Ryan, Maddie Welsh, Shayla Anderson Buchanan, and Zoe Tuttle is in the middle doing the calls. So here they go with the 6-element synchronized. They do their twist here. Now for the landing. They're going back up here. This will be Ryan and Fernandez in the air for the Bears. They're getting inverted. And now for their landing. So Kutztown, they complete the 6-element synchronized. The Glenville unit coming together for this. Again, it's a synchronized event, so you got two sides. One unit will be Amelia Underwood, Madison Hahn, Erin Finney, and Megan Bankus. And your other side is Delaney Rosales, Caitlin Looney, Jillian Cooper, and Savannah Duckworth. Your caller in this event, very, very important part of the event, especially in the synchronized event, is Madeline Countryman. So the Pioneers trying to make up a point. They are down. Judges sifting through that. It's a bit of a delay here as they're sorting everything through now. So here comes the group. 6-element sync. Underwood, Hahn, Finney, Bankus, Rosales, Looney, Cooper, Duckworth, and Countryman. And now Maddie Countryman begins the calls. And to the air, you got the two reigning all-conference performers, Hahn and Duckworth. And they do the flip. Got some elevation, nice and synchronized. Now they're going back up. Finney and Looney on the controls, and they toss them up. Hahn and Duckworth back in the air. Finney and Rosales on the holds on the other side there. Nice job there. He had Underwood and Cooper on, also helping control those two young ladies in the air. The 6-element sink. The final heat of tonight's second event, which is the 7 elements. The 7 element for Kutztown, the group will be Saxy, Fernandez, Workhauser, Gianna Costanza, first time calling her name tonight, the freshman. And the caller will be Destiny Satterley, the Kutztown 7 element squad. See what they got here. This will be the final heat of the second event. Here comes this group out here. Kutztown. The 7 element. That is Fernandez in the air. Move her around here. There's a toss. She is caught by Workhauser. Now you got Costanzo in the air. She does the twist and the landing. And they're going for the invert. There with Fernandez completing the 7 elements is Kutztown. And that completes their second event. Now to complete their second event, the third heat of the acro, the 7 element. Then we'll be bringing out Madison Hahn, Morgan Thomas, Mackenzie Baith. And we'll see who the 4th individual is in this group. Sadie Edens will be doing the calls. We had an undeclared spot here. Permission. Yeah, I get you the Tucker score here. I'll get it for you. So here are the Pioneers performing the 7 element. That is Madison Hahn. It's Morgan Thomas who is out there. Mackenzie Bath. Sadie Edens doing the calls. There, we have her inverted. She gets the hold right here. And the dismount. And that completes the second event, the third heat, the 7 element acro for the Pioneers. And now we'll wait a few moments here. We'll be back in about 60 seconds and we'll have the scores here for you for the second heat. To the main right there, what's the stats? 54-27. Okay, folks. Back here. So we're going on to as we wait on these scores, we're going on to the third event, which is the pyramid. Three heats. For Kutztown, their first group out here in the pyramid, Heat 1, will be Rosemary Werkhauser, Shayla Anderson Buchan, Paige Saxey, Allison Fernandez, Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, Natalie Harkins, and Sienna Barbarisi. We're going to give you this Kutztown roster here shortly. And this thing is still tight. Pioneers won this event 28-10 to 27-80. Kutztown 27-80. But overall, Kutztown is still up. 64-15 to 63-30. So we'll go on to the pyramid, and this is a traditional event. For the Pioneers. So Kutztown still with a lead. It's less than a point now, 0.85. So here's Kutztown, their first pyramid, the group we just mentioned. Werkhauser, Anderson, Buchan, Saxey, Fernandez, Osner, Welsh, Harkins, and making the calls is Sienna Barbarisi. There's their toss. There's their pyramid. So Glenville, for their first pyramid team here, will be Peyton Saminsky, Morgan Thomas, Caitlin Looney, Jillian Cooper, Mackenzie Bates, Aaron Finney, Taylor Oldacre, and Savannah Duckworth. The caller for this one will be the junior Megan Bankus. Waiting on the call here for the Pioneers to come out here. So here come the Pioneers. Their first heat of the pyramid event. Up in the air here comes Peyton Saminsky. And going on up the pyramid, here comes Savannah Duckworth. And she is up on the shoulders of Saminsky. Now she gets inverted all the way at the top. And she gets the hold. Nice job there. Very athletic moves here. Again, you see there why Saminsky was Athlete of the Week last week. She's got to maintain her balance up in the air and then be able to provide a base for Duckworth all the way at the top of that pyramid. Very difficult, nice execution by the Pioneers. So here comes Kutztown and with the second event of the pyramid. They're coming out with a large group here. Abby Kiley, Destiny Satterley, Tiffany Lincoln, Natalie Harkins, Shayla Anderson-Buchan, Rosemary Workhauser, Paige Saxey, Ashley Ryan, Julia Yeager, Sienna Barbarisi, Jordan Osner, Catherine Lewis, Haley Sullick, and Hannah Fortuna. The caller for this group will be the sophomore Brianna Walker. Comes Kutztown. There is the second pyramid heat for Kutztown. Second pyramid unit here for Glenville will be Amelia Underwood, Delaney Rosales, Madison Hahn, Caitlin Looney, Madeline Countryman, Peyton Saminsky, Morgan Thomas, Mackenzie Bates, and the caller, just as in the first heat, will be Megan Bankus. It's a critical job in these events. tabulating these. Again, this will be heat 2 of 3 in the third event of the evening. Again, we anticipated having Bluefield here tonight, which there would have been 3 teams doing each one of these events. Gives them a little more recovery, but they're scored against each other. So here's the group. Underwood, Rosales, Hahn, Looney, Countryman, Saminsky, Thomas, Baith, and Bankus. And Megan has started the calls. Again, very difficult. These bases at the bottom, they're holding everybody up. That's Hahn and Countryman up top. You got Rosales and Saminsky on the holds. And the folks at the bottom, you had Mackenzie Bay and Caitlin Looney holding up the entire pyramid there. So tremendous job there. Glenville looking to make a move and maybe put themselves on top coming out of this one. So we're going to be moving on to one more heat here. Last Kutztown group to come out. So the Kutztown group coming out here for the third pyramid heat. This is Abby Calley, Destiny Satterley, Tiffany Lincoln, Jordan Osner, Paige Saxey, and Rosemary Werkheiser is the caller in this event. So 6 young ladies out here, all performing a role. And again, we have the second lady up in the air. That is number 32, Satterley. And all the way on top is Tiffany Lincoln. And she twists with her dismount, and she's down. And that is the third pyramid there for Kutztown. So the Glenville unit coming out for the third pyramid heat, the final heat. This will get us through the first 3 events and take us into halftime. Got Peyton Saminsky, Morgan Thomas, Caitlin Looney, Mackenzie Bay, Savannah Duckworth, and Jillian Cooper. Conclude the first half of action here. So here they come. Saminsky, Thomas, Looney, Bates, Duckworth, and Cooper doing the calls. Again, you got Bates. She has her gloves on. She is down, providing the base to this, and stepping up here is Saminsky with that next layer of the pyramid. And now going all the way to the top is Duckworth. And she comes through. She's got the hold, and she does her dismount, and she is caught there by Thomas and Looney. Good job there. Again, incredible job all the way at the bottom there by Mackenzie Bates, and then Saminsky in the middle having to maintain her balance and then be able to help get Duckworth all the way to the top of that pyramid. So while we're waiting on these scores here, we're going to go ahead and talk about the roster for Kutztown. We mentioned a lot of these young ladies already tonight. You got Tiffany Lincoln, the junior from Oneonta, New York. She went to Oneonta High School. Haley Sullick, sophomore from Mountaintop, Pennsylvania. She went to Crestwood. Elena Blackstock, the freshman from Brookhaven, PA. She went to Sun Valley. Hannah Fortuna, the sophomore from Itasca, Illinois. She went to Lake Park. Natalie Harkins, the junior from Bensalem, PA. She went to Bensalem High School. Gia Cirillo, freshman from Frenchtown, New York. She went to Delaware Valley Regional. Number 9, Maddie Welsh, sophomore from York, PA. She went to Central York. Number 10, Paige Saxey, the senior from Clearfield, Utah. She went to Clearfield. Transferred into Kutztown from Limestone. Number 11, Zoe Tuttle, the freshman from Ocean View, Delaware. She went to Indian River. Number 12, Jordan Osner, the sophomore from Broomall, PA. She went to Maple, Newtown. Number 13, Julia Yeager, sophomore from Reading, PA. She went to Muhlenberg. Number 14, Evan Heberlig, the freshman from Newburgh, PA. She went to Shippensburg. Abby Cowley, the senior from Glen Olden, PA. She went to Interborough. Number 26, Cecilia Marshall, the sophomore from Bellingham, Mass. She was homeschooled. Number 27, Rosemary Werkheiser, the junior from Easton, PA. She went to Easton High School. Number 32, Destiny Satterley, the senior from Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. She went to Jefferson High School over there in Eastern Panhandle. She transferred to Kutztown from Mars Hill. Same high school as our track coach here, Dan Myers. Number 33, Catherine Lewis, the sophomore from Limerick, PA. She went to Springford. Number 35, Sienna Barbarisi, the freshman from New Providence, New York. She went to New Providence. Brianna Walker, sophomore from Bristow, Virginia. She went to Patriot High School. Number 41, Ashley Ryan, the junior from McCongle, PA. She went to Emmis. 42, Allison Fernandez, the junior from Westfield, New Jersey. Number 43, Shayla Anderson Buchanan, junior from Philadelphia, PA. From New Hope Christian Academy. Number 44, Gianna Castanzo, the freshman from Lovettsville, Virginia. She went to Wood Grove. And again, they're coached by Kara Paul, assisted by Jean Tomasello and Portia Durden. And Kutztown coming in here tonight with a record of 3-1. They defeated East Strouds, Georgian Court, and Stevenson. But their only loss to that juggernaut Gannon squad. They've hit the 250 mark twice. The Pioneers coming in with a record of 2-2. Wins over West Lib and Trine. And their losses to a couple ranked teams there in Fairmont and Frostburg. Again, that win over West Lib. And their coach Kelsey Kyle up there. And we saw her mom Amber, who I went to college with here at Glenville. She's here checking out the event here tonight, back here at her alma mater. Swung by here a little bit ago for me to look up the Tucker County score for it. As we wait on the pyramid scores to post. Again, right now you have Kutztown up 64-15 to 63-30. So all eyes are on the board as we're waiting to see this. Trying to pull it up here, see if we have an updated score on the website. But, we've been rolling with the halftime. We're just down to 2:50 left here. There we go. There we go. We got them up here. And Glenville won this event as well, but it is still tight. Glenville 28-70, Kutztown 27-25. 28-70 to 27-25. So your score here halfway through, Glenville is at 92-0-0. Kutztown is at 91-4-0. So very tight, not much margin for error on either side. And we still have the toss, and we have the tumbling, and then the team event at the end, which everybody's within 10 points. That thing can swing either way. So Tug giving the points here. We're down to about 141 left here from our halftime. So tight one here at the half. Glenville 92-0-0, Kutztown 91-40. And we will be back here in 60 seconds. We'll go back here for a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the beginning of the second half with the toss events. Okay, welcome back. We're back here to second half action. We're beginning with the first toss event, fourth event of the night, Heat 1. Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, Rosemary Werkheiser, Cecilia Marshall, Allison Fernandez, and Hannah Fortuna is doing the calls here for the Bears. And it's a tight one. So there is the first event, the toss. Again, this rolls pretty quick. Got the music rolling in here. Got the Spice Girls going back there to the late 90s. And some good selections here. This will be coming out with the first heat of the toss for the Pioneers. You have Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, Rosemary Werkheiser, Cecilia Marshall, Allison. I was just giving you the Kutztown group. The Glenville group is Amelia Underwood, Peyton Saminsky, Sadie Edens, Morgan Thomas, Savannah Duckworth, and your caller in this event is Taylor Oldacre. Here come the Pioneers. Taylor. Got him in cadence. That's Duckworth again going in the air. He does a couple rotations in the air. Nice job there. Throwing some difficulty into that. Well done. So we have two more heats of the toss going back here to the synchronized toss. Kutztown on one side, Jordan Osner, Maddie Welsh, Rosemary Werkheiser, Celia Marshall, and Allison Fernandez. The other side, Abby Keeley, Paige Saxey, Evan Heberlich, Catherine Lewis, Tiffany Lincoln, and Hannah Fortuna. And we're on our fourth heat of the night here. And we had a little issue with the speakers here tonight, so we got the women's basketball speaker out here to help us with the as we move to the get to the team event. When that cadence with the music will be all so critical. And here's Kutztown, the unit out there, and Fortuna out here making the calls right now. Really nice synchronized toss there. Had Lincoln and Fernandez went to the air there, so that is the second heat of the toss for the Glenville in their synchronized toss. One side will be Amelia Underwood, Peyton Saminsky, Sadie Edens, and Morgan Thomas, and Savannah Duckworth. And they will be accompanied by Madeline Countryman, Madison Hahn, Caitlin Looney, and Jillian Cooper, and Erin Finney. The caller in this group, as she was back in the Pyramids, is the junior Megan Bankus. In the second heat here. Okay, they got the green light. Jagger on the mic. Mr. Versatility here in the department. Again, I want to give some shout outs here as Megan Bankus begins the calls. You got Duckworth and Hahn going to the air. Again, those folks on the catch of that twist there of the synchronized group. You had Underwood, Saminsky, Edens, and Thomas on one side. The other side you had Countryman, Looney, Cooper, and Finney catching Duckworth and Hahn, and Bankus making the calls. So 2 events in the book for the Pioneers. Here, the 4th event of the night. Two heats of the 4th event. The 3rd heat. That toss will be Abby Kelly, Paige Saxey, Evan Heberlich, Catherine Lewis, and Tiffany Lincoln. The caller for the 3rd heat will be Haley Sulick. Here comes Kutztown, the aforementioned group there, out here for their 3rd heat of the toss. Or 3rd and final heat, because we're going to get through these 2. We're going to go to the tumbling. That's Sulick making the calls. Lincoln. been tossed several times tonight, like Duckworth and Hahn. A lot of the aerial portions of Kutztown, a lot of it has been with Lincoln and Fernandez. So the last toss heat here for the Pioneers, you're looking at Countryman, Hahn, Looney, Cooper, and Finney. Making the calls will be Delaney Rosales, the sophomore. So with this toss in this group, as we've seen, Maddie Hahn has been the one getting tossed. And Rosales making the call, and the group on the ground here will be Countryman, Looney, Cooper, and Finney. And some strong veterans. And Rosales, the sophomore, making the call, but in the toss group there, you got Cooper and Hahn, who are seniors. You got Countryman, Looney, and Finney. Finney's a senior as well. Hahn, Cooper, and Finney, two juniors, Looney and Countryman. So a veteran group here for the Pioneers, a group that has stuck it out through some hard times here and there, and saw this program have a rebuilding year, and then a full resurrection last year back into the playoffs. So here comes the Glenville group. And here's Hahn ready to go in the air. Rosales ready to get him on cadence. Delaney. Maddie's in the air. She does the twist. There we go. We got through the toss. So 3 toss events in, and we will wait for the scores. We have 4 events in the book. And the Pioneers up 92-0 to 91-40. See if they can pick up a few more points here and get some separation. It's all been very close. So we'll take 60 seconds here as we wait for the toss scores. Okay, we're back. We got the tumbling event coming, and there's 6 different passes that goes there. We have the duo, the trio, the quad, the aerial, the 6 element, and the open. So event here. A lot of Pioneer events going on. We mentioned the Wrestling National softball here this weekend with State and Charleston, and baseball on the road with Fairmont and Frostburg. We got Fairmont 4-1, 3-0 in the league. So here's the scores. Nice job there. Picked up a point there in the 450 salto toss.
Oh yeah.
So we'll wait till this is posted here. Okay, so Glenville picked up a point and a half there, 27-0-0. So the Pioneers are now up to 119-0-0. Kutztown at 116-85. So the Pioneers extended their lead, but it is still very tight as we go to the tumbling. Okay, the first here we'll start with the duo. It's going to be Tiffany Lincoln and Destiny Satterley for Kutztown. So we're off and running here in the fifth event of the night. The first heat, the duo tumbling pass. So the Pioneers, they're going for a big punch right here, starting with their duo, Hahn and Duckworth, the two first-team all-conference performers from last year. Those judges are telling. We got Savannah and Maddie Hahn down here waiting for their opportunity. Waiting on the thumbs up here. Again, we have 6 total passes for each team, so there'll be 12 tumbling passes here. Maddie Hahn and Savannah Duckworth. Here they take off on their duo tumbling pass, and they got a big twist at the end. A good landing. Nice job there from Savannah and Maddie. So good start here in the tumbling for the Pioneers. And the team has the tunnel there waiting on them to come back through. So now for the trio pass, it'll be Hannah Fortuna, Sienna Barbarisi, and Evan Haberlich. The 2 freshmen in the trio here for Kutztown. Kutztown lining up here for their trio. Start value of 7.5 here for them in this one. Again, you got Fortuna, Barbarisi, and Heberlich. This is the second heat of the 5th event. Kutztown with their trio pass there. Get a young group in there for Coach Paul. So now lining up for the Pioneers. For this trio group, you got Amelia Underwood, Sadie Edens, and Mackenzie Baith. Again, a lot goes in here to the tumbling and the timing, and again, you've seen these three involved in a lot of, with the pyramid and, with some of the earlier events here. Of course, Mackenzie Baith is one usually at the very bottom of that pyramid holding up the entire operation. And she's able to do that and come back out here and do some tumbling. Again, we'll give some shout outs here after this pass. Looks like we have the thumbs up. Also with a start value of 750 for the trio pass. And a lot of different individuals being utilized here. So, Underwood, Baith, Edens. Here comes the trio unit for the Pioneers. And they're on point there. Nice job. So 2 of the tumbling passes are in the book. We're going to get them a tunnel coming back here. Nice job there by the Pioneers. We're going on to the quad now. Again, 4 different individuals here. The Kutztown quad unit is Paige Saxey, Allison Fernandez, Brianna Walker, and Elena Blackstock. So you got every class represented here. Senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, right across the quad group. We'll get some shout outs here. We mentioned Jagger Furr on the live stats down here, and bringing you everything you're seeing on the screen with the stats. He's assisted by Adam Wilkinson from our football team here. He's not only the best place in Kanawha County, but the best place in West Virginia down there in the eastern end of the Kanawha Valley. Justin Tucker on the mic tonight. From St. Albans, he's getting assisted down there by Jacob Brannon. $850 on this start value. And you have the admin assistants down here. You got Willie Furr and Cheyenne Carr. They do a great many tasks here throughout the building. And Draven Gibson, the director of Pioneer Media, the producer, bringing you this production. And there we go through the air with the quad pass is that group there. Saxey, Fernandez, Walker, and Blackstock. So the quad pass is in the books for the Kutztown Bears. I wanted to mention John Kelly, the GA. He was up here tonight working some concessions, getting that going. Coach Broadwater coming down here with Coach Cunningham now as we work with our quad unit. This one is Delaney Rosales, Mariana Mormasado, Aaron Finney, and Megan Bankus. Again, this group, several have played several different roles throughout the night. In some of the earlier groups that have came out. Again, Bankus, Rosales doing some calls, doing some other aspects. Finney has been a big part of several of the other groups that have been out there. Yeah, she was in one of the pyramid heats. She was in one of the acro heats. Compulsory toss. She was out there, in the open toss as well. Here you got Momosato coming out. There's Finney. And here comes Bankus setting her spot. And here comes Rosales. And they're ready to take off. We got that quad group going through. So 3 of the 6 are in the book. This is tight. This is tight. Pioneers up by little over 2 points, 119.00 to 116.85. So now we're going to some individual ones. Aerial, the 6 element in the open. Doing the aerial pass for Kutztown will be the sophomore Brianna Walker. She wears number 40. She's looking to get the thumbs up to go back and get her spot here to attack this tumbling pass. Yeah, I want to mention strength and conditioning coaches down here on the South Sea. We got Coach Isaiah Myers and Isaac Barnett, and they've been getting some assistance from Larry Gwynn, the great thrower from back in his day. Again, Coach Myers, again, he was part of that wrestling program up at West Liv. We're really excited to have him here. He started for us back on March 14th at 22 during that championship run of women's basketball. But he's been done a tremendous job for us here. Again, not just Draven with the producer, but his production team down there in the media room. They're doing a great job down there. So here is Bree Walker. And she's lining up for her pass. There she is coming from the middle of the mat. There she goes. There was the aerial pass. From Walker. She got some height, rolled there at the end, so here comes the aerial pass for Glenville. There's standout sophomore Savannah Duckworth, the young lady from East Fairmont. Waiting on the thumbs up here as they're coming together on Walker's scores in her aerial pass. Again, we got the aerial, the 6 element, and the open. We're into these individual passes. Again, it's individual action, but they carry the same value in points. So here comes Savannah. And she goes with the aerial pass, and she gets that last one stuck in there. Good job there by Savannah. And she's always smiling. Really loves the sport. She's really carved out a nice career here in her 2 years at Glenville. So 4 heats are in. We're going to go into the 5th heat out of 6. The 6 elements. And for Kutztown, and this young lady has been in almost everything tonight for them. Tiffany Lincoln, the junior. Wearing number 1. And Kutztown in the maroon and gold. Maroon jerseys, gold numbers and lettering. Pioneers, blue with white numbers and lettering. So Lincoln, she's ready to go. And she's got the thumbs up here. So here's Lincoln. Wearing number 1. She got in the air there, was able to finish off that last piece. So a nice cheering section down here from Kutztown as well with some family members. And a nice gathering here tonight all around over here. We got several sports represented. I see some volleyball and women's basketball, men's basketball. We got some soccer. I'm looking out among the crowd here. The cheerleaders are down here as a unit down here below the bottom rail, out here supporting the Acro group. Again, Coach Bridget Carr done a tremendous job with that group this year. A good group of recruits that are coming in. So here comes Megan Bankus, the junior, wearing number 20. She's doing the 6 element. Tumbling pass, and here comes Megan. There she goes. She's in red, and there we go. She got all the way through, stuck that last one through. So the 6 element is in. So 5 of the 6 tumbling passes are in the books, and we're now going to go to the open. And that will be a showdown by Paige Saxey from Kutztown, and it'll go over to Maddie Hahn for the Pioneers. Here's Saxey. She's been involved in a lot of events tonight. The senior from Clearfield, Utah. We'll go to Maddie Hahn for us. Hahn is the senior from Williamsport, Maryland. So just going to start over here with Saxey. Waiting on the green light here. And these 2 young ladies go, that will complete our 5th event and bring us into the team event. With several other coaches in the building as well. We mentioned Coach Kiara Perkins with our volleyball team, and Coach Emily Stoller with women's basketball. And security detail tonight here by Nick Vandernick. St. Nick plays many roles here. Here comes Paige Saxey. Running with the open pass for Kutztown. Got a couple big jumps in there. Nice tumbling. Did not use her hands to go to the ground, Denny. It was just straight flips. So here comes Maddie Hahn. She has had a big night tonight. Been utilized in several different ways, several different areas here for the Pioneers. So Maddie Hahn here waiting on the green light. So here comes Maddie. Got a couple good pops there to close out the open, and that completes the tumbling section here for the Pioneers. 5 events are in the book. So we're going to wait to see how these scores, to see where we're at going into the team events. So as we wait for the team event, as the teams gather for this, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back for the team. Okay, we're back here. Kutztown in a huddle down there, getting ready for their team event. We'll be waiting to hear where the scores are going into this. See where we're at, see what we're looking at going into it. So we got Tuck waiting on the thumbs up over there. Tuck, he confided that he had not been to an acro meet before he became a GA here, and now he's over making these calls, doing the PAs, nearing expert status. Doing a great job down there. And again, the whole unit. Everybody, again, here in the Waco Center, this beautiful building for athletic events. And again, we mentioned the situation with the speakers, and we're working on getting this lined up down here where we'll be able to do it on our women's basketball speakers, which from some late nights here in the building, I can promise you, it can get loud. So I feel good about it being able to be utilized here. Just had to do a little bit of movement here to make this thing work. Okay, here's the scores. We'll go to the video board. Okay, he's giving them. We're going to wait till we can get the full scores. Big jump right there with the aerial. Big one there from Lincoln. Nice answer there from Bankus. And then Okay, so the Pioneers still up. Pioneers won that event, but again, it was very close. Glenville had 50.00, gets us to 169.00. Kutztown was 49.3 in that event, 49.30, and they're at 166.15. So we're going to the team event, and the difference is only 2.85. So this is tight. It came down to the team event. The Kutztown Bears lining up here. They're at 166. So you have to think with a good performance here, they're going to go over the 250 and have their best performance of the year on the board. So here come the Bears. And they're off and going in the team event. And again, this is always hard to call from this desk because there's so much going on. You see some pyramids being through the 2, 3, and 4 units here. And they're doing some synchronicity coming around there. And the Bears scattering out. Again, we have things going on all over the mat in the team events. Have some tumbling, we had some pyramids, some toss. It really combines every element of the sport with a full team out there. And there's Lincoln going a solo pass. They flip it back again. They've got 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Looks like they're working on some tosses in the back there, the 3 different groups. And some solo passes through the middle of the mat and across the mat. Different individuals inverted there. Hold that, going down to the baskets. They're down to the last 30 seconds here of the team event. A few more tumbling passes, a few more tosses. Looks like they're going to gather for their finale here now. Go the Bears. They close their team event there. So good performance here through the night by the Bears. Their night is finished. We'll see how those points come down. And the Pioneers with a 2-point advantage. 285. And they'll be coming out for the team event. We close their night. Again, we got some members of the football team as well over here. I was trying to mention everybody I saw, some track athletes. Don't want to not mention anybody here. I was trying to look around the arena. I mentioned several of the sports here. And we've got our golfers out on the road, the women's golfers. So the Pioneers getting ready to come out and do their team event. Again, she's had to make some changes on and off through the year here with different personnel groupings, and this is a routine here they've been working on. Okay, Kutztown start value is 99.88. The Pioneers been operating with 102 or 103 with the start. Waiting on the thumbs up here. Now this team event, a lot goes into the judging to get each piece and where the deductions are and what they're giving value to. There's so much going on around the mat. So as they're getting that lined up, they'll give a thumbs up when they're good to go for the Pioneers. Looks like they're getting close. Okay, they're still trying to sort through some things down here on the Kutztown routine. Team events. So we have one more event on the mat, the Glenville team event. So here they come. We got the thumbs up and the Pioneers in the team event. To close their night. Here they go. So they're on the clock. And they're going to begin with some pyramids across the way. So you've got a lot of 4 different young ladies out there working that role that is normally played there by Peyton Saminsky. So good job by the unit across the way here. So there is some group tumbling. In the back foot, they're working in here. Good job there by the Pioneers. So almost through with the execution. There's some tosses. That was very synchronized there through the middle. Nice job there. That was Underwood and Edens working together. Now we're coming back here with Finney and Rosales. And then we have that all-conference group there of Duckworth and Hahn. We're working with Bankus. And here they come, Hahn, Bankus, and Marmosoto. And there's Finney coming right off a pass going one way, came across right there. Again, we're down to our last minute. So again, they're going to try to execute these tosses right here. Duckworth, Marmosoto. Because we're getting close. And we'll try to get some more elements on the board as they work towards that grand finale coming up here in just a few minutes. And this one, again, is a tight one here tonight. We get all 6 inverted. They all came down from their inverts. So check out the timing here. As we're getting close to the finale, here's their tumbling. And they're going to have to bring it in. We're down to 13 seconds. They run through. Giving it right here for the finale. Last 5 seconds, and they're down. Glenville. They got it with 1.6 left. So a lot goes into that. And we will be waiting on the final scores. Again, the Pioneers up 2.85. Well, I'm on the radio. Sorry about that. Okay, we're here waiting on these team scores. Again, the Pioneers going into the team event. Glenville was up 2.85 points. So this one again, another tight one, which we have seen last year. We had that Frostburg event here where we came up just short, and we were able to get Frostburg barely in a great, tremendous matchup here earlier this year. And now this one, a tight one here with Kutztown. Okay, we're waiting here. Okay, we'll come back in 60 seconds here as we wait for them to get the thumbs up and send it over. The judges are still tallying. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So we will be waiting here. Coach Broadwater, Coach Paul have their units ready tonight. And a lot to it. And Kutztown 3-1, the Pioneers 2-2. So the faithful, again, you're waiting for the final judge's call here. in a very tight match. This is this degree of tension. It's hard to match in a lot of other collegiate sports. You're just waiting. Okay, we're waiting here. Again, we really appreciate having you here with us tonight. And again, we're not sure at this time what we'll have this weekend in terms of audio with softball. I'm going to be out at the Wrestling Nationals, so we may have some folks knock that off. We've got whether I can be back on Sunday or not will dictate where everything is with the wrestling, but I am hopeful I won't be, because that would mean we had some wrestlers into the championship Saturday night out there in Wichita. So there's a lot of good going on here. Again, you can see the tension here on each side. It's folks are mingling and laughing a bit, but you see they're keep looking over, glancing at the judges to see where we're at. Okay, it looks like they're conferring and putting the finishing touches on this. And again, with the way they move things along here, and some of the the meet day adjustments made by the NCATA. I mean, here's another another competition that is in the book in 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock right now, and we're ready for the final score. So again, the Pioneers up 169.00 to 166.15. We're waiting on this. Again, nice little gathering here tonight, here in the beautiful Waco Center. Again, we got the new table, the new lighting last year. They had the Vantage renovated. A lot of tremendous work done here. So every time the music stops, expecting to hear Tuck give us the end here. Here he goes. So Kutztown scored 90, which gets him up to So that is the end of it. So Kutztown came back and got them in the team event. 256.83 to 256.06. So it came down to less than a point. So again, Kutztown, they jumped from 250 with their seasonal best to 256. And so a tight one there. So the Pioneers, Coach Broadwater, where she can take some solace here, as this is a non-conference event. It's not non-conference competition. It won't go into our conference record. So they'll go back here to sort through everything. Again, another situation where it came down to the team event, another tight one here. We'll be back here in a couple weeks to be here for the competition against the young West Virginia State squad. And again, we got to get the makeup with Bluefield. So we will be back. Thank you for joining us tonight here at the Waco Center for Glenville State University Acrobatics and Tumbling. Congratulations to our guests from Kutztown, and